Hey my sweet bees, it's the sweetest vegan here. Today on the show we'll be remaking an old dessert that I made a long time ago on the channel. It's a baked apple. I wanted to give you all an alternative to the sugar, plus it's cheap and easy to make, and I love cheap and easy. So here we go. We're going to start this recipe by chopping up some dates. Cut them lengthwise and then cut them horizontally to come up with these nice little dices of what I think tastes like brown sugar. These little morsels of fibrous, healthiest sugar I know. Brown sugar tasting awesomeness. Then to a small bowl, you're going to add them. You're going to add some oatmeal and some coconut oil along with some ground cinnamon. Give that a good stir until it just becomes one big happy family of delicious stuffing apple goodness. Then I'm going to show you how to make the apples two different ways. You can cut it straight down the middle with a knife and then core it from there. Take all the seeds out. I left the stem because I thought it was pretty. And then because I live with my lovely grandparents, which is just a charm because I am 24 years old, and they have an apple core. You don't need an apple core, but it makes it a little bit easier. Take out the core, take out all the seeds, and replace it with your stuffing goodness, your oatmeal, your cinnamon, and your lovely dates. That way you don't have to use a refined sugar or sugar that they've added molasses back to, and you still get that wholesome fruitness of the date. Now you're going to cover your pan that you put them into. I'm using a Corningware dish because my grandmother just gets a kick out of me using her dishes on the show. Cover that with foil. Bake it for about 40 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. A lot of people get confused. I'm in the US, so it's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Some people are like, how do you get your oven to go so high? It's Fahrenheit. It's really not that high compared to Celsius. So yes, my apples exploded everywhere. I probably should have checked them, but they still tasted delicious, and they tasted like Christmas in my mouth. Kind of like how apple cider just gives you that warmth of the season, and you're just like, where have you been the other 11 months of the year? But anyway, I went to Twitter at Sweetest Vegan. You should follow me because I tweet often about my culinary adventures. And some people gave me some tips on how to get my baked apples to not explode in the oven. They said that the inside expands when you're cooking them and the skin doesn't. So you have to poke holes with a fork, they call it scoring, the apple, so that the skin has a little bit more give and they won't explode. That's it for today. Love you guys. Bye. Here we go. Hey my sweet bees, it's the sweetest vegan here. Today on the out of breath. Okay.